Hi friends, it's Amber again, and we are back. My sister Bree and I are back with another craft fair idea for you. These are more candy boxes, and these have a little twist on them. And first and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to my good crafty friend Cynthia, and she is the Scrappy Bookworm 1, and she's here on YouTube. You probably all know and love her. She is incredible. She's one of the very first YouTubers that I started watching, and I've mentioned her channel in several of my videos because she's been such an inspiration to me. She does craft fair projects, all kinds of albums, paper crafts, and she's doing a Halloween series right now, so you should definitely check her out. She is the inspiration for this project. She gave us the idea in our last candy box video. She gave us the idea to make little acetate windows, and that's exactly what we did. So if you want to learn how to make these, go ahead and stick around, and Bree is going to show you how. So here's all the supplies that we used. We used the We Are Memory Keepers candy box punch board and some scrapbook paper, which is decorative cardstock. We use these cute little nail polishes. They're like mini glittery and scented Halloween nail polishes from the Target Dollar Spot. You get 6 for $3. You're going to need some acetate sheets, and if you don't have these acetate sheets, like in a pack, we're going to show you what else you can use. You can just use the packaging off of some of your other stuff that you have laying around. And we used a 1-inch circle punch, and this one we're using here is by Martha Stewart. You're going to need, like, a paper trimmer, the ribbon, of course, to tie the ends. And we use some 1/8 inch score tape. If you don't have that, you can use your ATG gun. Everything here that I can find, so most everything that you see here will be linked below if you want to go over and purchase it yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to start with a piece of your scrapbook paper that measures 7 inches by 4 3/4. Your little piece of acetate for this project is going to measure 1 1/8 by 1 1/8. Now, if you don't have these acetate sheets and you don't want to go purchase them, just look at some of your packaging. We noticed that on the nail polishes that she purchased, this has acetate. So you can just cut this up and use little pieces of that. And you'll be surprised that a lot of your craft supplies that have acetate, like your stickers and your bling, that's all sitting on acetate. So if it's nice and clean and without smudges, you can totally use it. So you've already seen Bree make these cute little candy boxes multiple times. This is not really going to be a tutorial on how to do that because, as I've mentioned several times before, this little punch board is super user-friendly. There's directions right on the board, and so I'm gonna speed through this part, and then we're gonna get to the good part where we add the acetate. Okay, so this is the little part that you fold over, and so this is where you're gonna punch the hole for your acetate window. So where you folded that little piece, turn it around so you see the pattern side up, and you're gonna go and punch the 1-inch circle. You would think that you would do it right in the center, but for these little nail polishes, she's learned that to go as far as you can to the left without interfering with that little diamond punch out. Go all the way to the left and punch there. And that's because we want the little pumpkin to look, through there perfectly. But if you're just doing these with candy or something, you can go ahead and center that. So there's the hole. It kind of looks funny right now with all these different cutouts, but this is how you create these little windows. So go ahead and turn it over, and this is where you're going to add your 1/8 inch score tape. So this is really handy because, like I said, the acetate little square is 1 1/8 by 1 1/8, and your ATG gun is 1/4 inch. So you can just use a little tiny strip on each side of the circle. So you're going to have 4 little tiny strips of this 1/8 inch score tape. And this score tape is handy to have, just to have a really super skinny piece of double-sided tape on hand. And as I mentioned, it's linked below. So there she is, just kind of setting that down. And I like the score tape because you can just tear it. You don't need scissors. And then here she is taking the backing off. And then she's going to bring in her little square of acetate. So this is where the window is created, obviously. So here's her 1/8 by 1/8 piece of acetate. And look how easy that is. She's just going to set it down right on the glue. Make sure it's all stuck down. Try not to get any little finger smudges on the part that's showing. And then just a little bit of it just hangs off into that little diamond cutout. So just, you know, snip it with your scissors. So there's the cute little acetate window, and you can just put goodies in there and it'll show through. So that was a great idea from Cynthia. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and finish this off, you know, the normal way that she did in her other videos, and I'm going to speed this part up as well. So there it is, you guys, her cute little candy box window favor. And I think it's so chubby and adorable. And I just want to thank Cynthia again for this amazing, incredible idea of putting the little acetate window in there. So here's all the ones she made again, all packed up, and the one we made on camera. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.